cinder box and stairs in the corner of the basement, and the house half a block down the street from Jerry's Bait Shop. You know the place. Well, anyway, back then, life was going swell and everything was just peachy. Except, of course, for the undeniable fact that every single morning, my mother would make me a big old bowl of sauerkraut for breakfast. Yeah, big bowl of sauerkraut! Every single morning, it was driving me crazy. I said to my mom, I said, hey mom, what's up with all the sauerkraut? And my dear sweet mother, she just looked at me like a cow looks at an oncoming train. And she leaned right down next to me. And she said, it's good for you! And then she tied me to the wall and stuck a funnel in my mouth and force-fed me into a sauerkraut until I was 26 and a half years old. That's when I swore that someday I would get out of that basement and travel to a magical, faraway place where the sun is always shining, the air smells like warm root beer, and the towels are oh so fluffy, where the Shriners or the livers play their ukuleles all day long, and anyone on the street will gladly shave your back for it. Get to my room and I turn down the AC, and I turn on the Spectrovision, and I'm just about to eat that little chocolate mint on my pillow that I love so very, very much, but suddenly there's a knock on the door. Well, now who could that be? I said, who is it? No answer. Who is it? There's no answer. Who is it? They're not saying anything. So finally I go over and I open the door, and just as I suspected, it's some big fat hermaphrodite with a flock of seagulls haircut and only one nostril. I should probably stop here and apologize for using the word hermaphrodite. I understand it's considered a slur these days. Obviously, that's not my intention. You know when I wrote the song in the 90s? Language is fluid, my friends. And you know, I was under the impression, I know it's no excuse, but I was under the impression at the time that it was more of a technical medical term. And basically all I'm trying to say here is, at this point in time, this particular character just happens to have both male and female reproductive organs, as well as a flock of seagulls haircut and one nostril. That was it. Well, to cut a long story short, he got away with my snorkel. But I made a solemn vow right then and there that I would not rest. I would not sleep for an instant until the one-nostriled man was brought to justice. But first I decided to buy some donuts. So I got in my car and I drove over to the donut shop and I walked in at the guy behind the counter and he said, yeah, what do you want? I said, you got any glazed donuts? He said, no, we're out of glazed donuts. I said, you got any jelly donuts? He said, no, we're out of jelly donuts. I said, you got any Bavarian cream-filled donuts? He said, no, we're out of Bavarian cream-filled donuts. I said, you got any cinnamon rolls? He said, no, we're out of cinnamon rolls. I said, you got any apple fritters? He said, no, we're out of apple fritters. I said, you got any old fashions? He said, no, we're out of old fashions. I said, you got any maple bars? He said, no, we're out of maple bars. I said, you got any French crawlers? He said, no, we're out of French crawlers. I said, you got any blueberry donuts? He said, no, we're out of blueberry donuts. I said, you got any strawberry donuts? He said, no, we're out of strawberry donuts. I said, you got any raspberry donuts? He said, no, we're out of raspberry donuts. I said, you got any boysenberry donuts? He said, no, we're out of boysenberry donuts. I said, you got any blackberry donuts? He said, no, we're out of blackberry donuts. I said, you got any cranberry donuts? He said, no, we're out of cranberry donuts. I said, you got any huckleberry donuts? He said, no, we're out of huckleberry donuts. I said, you got any elderberry donuts? He said, no, we're out of elderberry donuts. I said, you got any mulberry donuts? He said, no, we're out of mulberry donuts. I said, you got any gooseberry donuts? He said, no, we're out of gooseberry donuts. I said, you got any loganberry donuts? He said, no, we're out of loganberry donuts. I said, you got any goji berry donuts? He said, no, we're out of goji berry donuts. I said, you got any frankenberry donuts? He said, no, we're out of frankenberry donuts. I said, you got any dingleberry donuts? He said, no, we're out of dingleberry donuts. I He said, you got any Halle Berry donuts? He said, no, we're out of Halle Berry donuts. He said, you got any Chuck Berry donuts? He said, no, we're out of Chuck Berry donuts. He said, you got any bear claws? He said, wait a minute, I'll go check. So in that case, why don't you just tell me what you actually do have? He said, all right, fair enough. All I got right now is this box of 12 starving, crazed weasels. Anyway, things really started looking up for me because about a week later, I finally achieved my lifelong dream. That's right, I got me a part-time job at the Sizzler. I even made Employee of the Month after I put out that grease fire with my face. Everybody was pretty jealous of me after that. I was getting a lot of attitude. Okay, like one time, I was out in the parking lot trying to remove my excess earwax with a golf pencil, but I see this guy Marty trying to carry a big old soap up the stairs all by himself. So I say to him, I say, hey, you want me to help you with that? And Marty, he just rolls his eyes and goes, no, I want you to cut off my arms and legs with a chainsaw.